In today's Roblox Grow a Garden video, we are going to be attempting to get every single mutation on the new ZEBRAZINKLE C. Now, I know I'm days late to this. I was gone over the weekend, and I've honestly just been not having a great time with Roblox lately. Like, I love Grow a Garden, but, like, everything else has been pretty boring. 99 Nights in the Forest is decent, but, like, I don't know where to go from here, dude. After the decline of this game, I don't know, man. I'm just confused, but, hey, if you guys want to show some support and subscribe, and also let me know where I should go after this, what games I should record, let me know, because that would help me out a lot. But anyways, we're gonna not cry anymore, and we're gonna go ahead and get these mutations going. So I'm gonna go ahead and spawn in. Oh wait, I forgot. Hold on, we have this new Geo Turtle, which I gotta get ready with this cooldown. So I'm gonna spawn that guy in so we can get the new crystallized mutation, or whatever this guy gives, the new geode mutation. And it requires an advanced sprinkler, so we gotta get that cooldown going. Anyways, we're gonna go ahead and place this ZEBRAZINKLE right here, and we're gonna let that start growing. And while we do that, we're gonna go ahead and spawn in our sugar apples here. So let's spawn in just all of these so we can try to get the warp mutation with our apple gazelle. All right, and that should be good. I believe I already have a grow all tool. No, I don't. I ran out. What? Wow, that's sad. All right, that's fine. Let me go ahead and use my main account then. All right, so I'm gonna hit grow all on my main account over here. All right, and that will get us started here. Look at this big, wow, we actually got a really, what the heck, bro? Why is our ZEBRAZINKLE this big without even doing anything? That thing is insanely big. Oh wait, no, it's just these. It's just, this is a big, he has lots of growths on him. All right, well, I guess I should go ahead and harvest this, get rid of all these, because I don't want the small little guys. All right, that thing looks crazy cool though. But anyways, all right, so we're gonna go ahead and make sure our apple gazelle here is boosted and our mandrake, so we can go ahead and get rot done and warped. Let's go ahead and start picking up these sugar apples here. All right, warped has spread to a sugar apple. Where is it at? It's over here. So we are good. I'm gonna go ahead and travel this sugar apple tree over here into our pile for our spinos. We're gonna go ahead and reclaim the rest of these just to clear out our garden so we don't have all these extra sugar apples getting mutated. And we can go ahead and pick up the apple gazelle, get him out of there, out of the way, bro. Get out of here, dude. I don't like you anymore. And let's go ahead and spawn in an advanced sprinkler right here, and then we're gonna start planting my mandrake seeds here. And let's get my watering cans, and we're just gonna water these and pick them up and see if we can get the rot mutation done. Okay, it applied to a sugar apple over there, so that is another mutation out of the way. Let's just make sure. There it is. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and favorite that. We can go ahead now and pick up these mandrakes, get them out of the way, and then our Geo Turtle will come in handy next. So what we're gonna go ahead and do with that is we're gonna go ahead and start putting sprinklers over here. So I'm gonna go put my advanced sprinkler there. We're gonna put a basic sprinkler here. We'll do our master sprinklers, which is grandmaster and master, and then we'll do a godly sprinkler here. And then we're gonna go ahead and spawn in our moon cats. So let's spawn in as many as we can. And then this Geo Turtle, I guess we can boost him. Will that cut down his timer? Okay, it cuts it down by a little bit so we can get this advanced sprinkler to change to something else. And while we wait for that to change, I'm gonna go ahead and place a carrot right here. All right, that way whenever he converts our advanced sprinkler over, we'll get extra mutations on those carrots and on our ZEBRAZINKLE, so we can use the ZEBRAZINKLE one to get us rainbow faster, and then we can actually have one ready for later when we get all the mutations done. All right, so let's go ahead and see what our moon cats do here. They're all gonna hopefully sleep in a decent pile. Okay, we might have a nice pile right here, a decent one. Okay, they're all a little bit scattered around, but this should be good, like right here. And then I'm gonna go ahead and hit grow all again real quick on my main account. And did that? Okay, yeah, there we go. I was like, did that do anything, bro? All right, we have some insanely huge ZEBRAZINKLEs now, bro. Look at these things, are crazy. I don't even know which one's the biggest one. We're gonna have to do some stud counting. But anyways, our Geo Turtle converted the advanced sprinkler into a geode sprinkler. So now we have geode carrots over here. Carrots, I can't talk, but there we go. And that should also have given geode on our ZEBRAZINKLEs, which it has. But now we gotta pick out which one is actually big, like which one we're actually gonna use. So let's go ahead and do some stud counting here. All right, so that's 5 studs across on that one, and I guess the length, I mean, this one looks like it's probably the longest. I'm not gonna lie, this one looks pretty long because these ones cut like in the middle of the map. This one goes all the way down to the gear shop. However, that one could be one that's gonna compete, or that one. Okay, this is actually really tough. We do have one that's rainbow right here, but it's not as big, so I'm gonna go ahead and favorite this one just to start off. Yeah, 5 studs across. Okay, this is tough, man. I don't know which one to go with. These are actually insanely huge, so I'll favorite the ones that I think are gonna be the ones that we're gonna do. Let's go ahead and harvest the rest of these. This one is definitely shorter than these two, because these two have like 2 black lines going, while this one only has like sort of 2. They're smaller ones, so I think this one's definitely smaller. I don't know how to explain that. I'm thinking it in my head. But it's definitely down to one of these two, and I could have been wrong. Maybe it was one of the ones we picked up, but these ones look pretty good. All right, this one, studs going across, is only 4, so it's definitely this one. I guess that will work. It's really hard to tell, but yeah, I think this is it. I think this is our ZEBRAZINKLE here. So now we got to start getting mutations on it. We do have Geode, which is our first one. We should be able to get Fall done in just a second here. But let's go ahead and get some other ones on this so we can get this thing to turn rainbow. So I'm gonna go ahead and throw Cloud Touch on there. So that's 2. Wow, Geode with Cloud Touch looks cool. Okay, I like that. I like that. For an easy one, we're gonna go ahead and get our Giant Badger spawned in here. And what else should we use to actually get these mutations done? We should hopefully get Fall done, because I think I have Fall on everything else. And then we might be able to get one of these Trinity Fruit or Great Pumpkin ones to spread. So I guess I'll go ahead and start spawning in, though, some of our guaranteed pets. So let's go ahead and do the Swan. Let's go ahead. I guess we'll try to use the Kappa to get wet on there to make it a little bit easier. We'll go ahead and use our Lemon Lion here to get Brain Rot done. So we get Brain Rot and Graceful and Cracked. And then once we actually get the mutations done, then I'll spawn in our Butterfly and our Queen Bee. I don't want to risk it right now because last time it was really close and I almost missed getting the mutations that I needed. So we're going to go ahead and just play it safe and get the 5 mutations done first. So we're going to go ahead and go down our pets and find which ones we need. Now, we do have a lot of mutations done. We did AFK to get Dawnbound, and with that, we did get quite a few other mutations done, as you can see. So we already have Bloodlet, and we have Tempestuous and Shocked and stuff like that. And we also have a carrot right here that we're going to use our Raiju on to get Static. So I'll go ahead and spawn him in now to get that done. And everything else is favorited, but I got Dawnbound up there. We got like Luminous, Glimmering, all the AFK mutations that I do before I record. So those are done, and we don't have to waste time doing that in the video. All right, but anyways, we should be able to get Crack done now. That is pretty much a guaranteed one. And I'll go down and start doing some of our other guaranteed pets. We do have some new pets here. So we do have a Trapdoor Spider now as well. So we'll go ahead and spawn him in because I believe he can spread the web mutation. But there we go. We have Cracked on our ZEBRAZINKLE and Cracked on a ton of other stuff. By the way, I hate the way that the spider walks around. It sounds really disgusting and creeps me out, but that's fine. Anyways, he will eat a random fruit in your garden, and all fruits within 26 studs have a 8% chance to mutate with the web mutation. So I don't think he eats favorited fruit. He shouldn't eat favorited fruit. So I'll go ahead and favorite this for right now. Everything else over here that we need is favorited. So we should be fine. I hope he doesn't eat anything else. Oh, and I should probably favorite this one. Well, what is our Raiju? Because I think our Raiju has a longer cooldown than the Trapdoor Spider. So I'll boost the Spider to get him done faster. And then that way the Raiju will have feast time himself. But there we go. All right. So I guess we'll go ahead and spawn in then our Phoenix as well. We'll go ahead and spawn in our Cockatrice, so that way we can get Flaming done, we can get Toxic done, and then... all right, I guess we'll go ahead and get Woody done, so we get Leash done. Anyways, our Swan is about to give us Graceful. Our Kappa will attempt to give us Wet, and hopefully get it applied over here in this area. I guess we can always just move the ZEBRAZINKLE next to him, so we can get Wet done, and that will help. And then we're going to get Brain Rot done, we'll get Static done in just a second, and then we're going to get Web done. Oh, you know what? I could just get... Bro, what am I doing? What am I doing, man? I got Honey Sprinklers. Let's go ahead and throw this down. That'll give us Honey Glaze, and then we just need one more. And with that, I can go ahead and move one of these over here and just keep it favorited, and that works. That way we actually have 4 on the ZEBRAZINKLE, and now we're just needing 1. Okay, that would have been nice. All right, Swan is done. We got Graceful over there on a Sugar Apple, so we can go ahead and pick up our Swan. All right, Trapdoor Spider is next. Let's see if we get Web done. My character is like shaking in his boots right now from the cold, bro. Got the bone shaking sound. All right, Trapdoor Spider's doing something. We did just get Brain Rot applied to the ZEBRAZINKLE. What the heck, bro? And we just got Chakra applied to a ZEBRAZINKLE up there. We got webbed on something. It said mutated 1 fruit, but I don't know which fruit because we have a lot of fruits. I wish it would have told me which fruit. All right, well, I guess we'll go ahead and look for that. I'm going to unfavorite that carrot then so we get Static done. All right, so we didn't get anything on this. We did get Chakra up here on one of these ZEBRAZINKLEs that are trying to grow in. I don't know which one got webbed, though. I just know it's done, but at least it's not on this one. So we got Brain Rot done. Let's go ahead and mark down here because we got Brain Rot done. You're done. We got Trapdoor Web done. My kid Zune from my main account applied Chakra to one up here. All right. Oh, no, it's right here. That's Chakra. And then, bro, what got webbed? My brain hurts. Just why didn't you tell me what got webbed so I could have just searched for it real quick? Is this webbed? Hello? Great Pumpkin, are you webbed up? You're not webbed up. Who's webbed up right now? All right, well, that's fine then. I guess we'll go ahead and boost the Raiju to get us Static done. And we got Leashed applied to this carrot. At least this dude showed me what he did. Thank you, Woody. I'm gonna go ahead and put my Leashed carrot over here. Can I boost you real quick while you're right here? Can you get the ZEBRAZINKLE wet? There you go. Perfect. All right, we are good. So the ZEBRAZINKLE now has 5 mutations, and it is ready to be converted to a nice rainbow. That is good. I'm gonna go ahead and pick up the... A lot of stuff just happened that hurt my brain. All right, so I'm gonna go and pick up the rest of these carrots right now. I'm going to assume that we have webbed up on one of the ZEBRAZINKLEs up there. But anyways, so Capo, we can go ahead and get you out of the way. You already gave us bloodlet while we AFK'd. It's over there. So I'm gonna go ahead and spawn in next then my queen bee here and my butterfly. So we can go ahead and convert the ZEBRAZINKLE to a nice rainbow ZEBRAZINKLE. And then we already have all these other mutations on our other plants. So those will get moved over with Spino shortly. So Phoenix, you are done. Thank you. Pick you up. All right, Raiju, go ahead and give us static real quick, my friend. I'll throw these right here to make it easier, hopefully. Okay, well, didn't really need those, but there we go. We got static done on a ton of stuff, so mostly those carrots over there. So static is out of the way, and we got on another ZEBRAZINKLE somewhere up there. Making some good progress, but I don't know what we got webbed on. That's really making my brain hurt, because I wanted to know what we got webbed done, like officially, but I have no way to tell, because I think it's on one of these that are growing in. So I'll just trust the process, and I will assume that we're going to see that later on when it gets moved over to our main guy here. Let's go ahead and go down the list of our other AFK, or not AFK, our other guaranteed pets, so we can get these done. We got a lot of them done already, but let's go ahead and just take another look. So I guess what we can go ahead and do is use our, who is it? The bear. Okay, we got toxic done on a ton of stuff on sugar apples, trinities, and zebra. So I'm gonna go ahead and pick up this guy then, and we're down to 2 pets, so we have plenty of room to work with. So I'm gonna go ahead and spawn in this ghost bear so we can get spooky done. We have some time to go ahead and throw in our regular Spriggan. We already got the dark Spriggan done. We have blight fruits over here. But anyways, our Spriggan is in the mix, and he also has a shorter cooldown than butterflies. We'll go ahead and get that done. I'm gonna go ahead and start spawning in some carrots here. So he has carrots to work with to get us bloom. I know we need to get our peach wasp done. Does he have a little bit of a shorter cooldown? Yes, he does have a very slightly shorter, well, he's boosted right now, but he does have a slightly shorter cooldown than the butterfly. All right, who else? I guess we can go ahead and throw the Spectre in here so we can get the Vamp mutation done. We will at some point have to spawn in the Sapphire Macaw, as that's a new pet that we just got in this new update to get the Sapphire mutation, and then we got to get the Cheetah mutation. I forgot what that one's called, but we got to do that as well. And I think I got another new pet. I don't remember which one, but oh, and then I got the Geode. We already did that, and the Trapdoor Spider. So those are the next 2 I need to do. All right, I guess we can go ahead and throw in our Krupp Kitsune. Well, his cooldown might be, well, at this point it doesn't really matter because our Queen Bee is about to cool down our Peach Wasp because the Peach Wasp has a longer cooldown unless we boost it. That's fine. I want to get one of these longer ones done anyways, so whatever he boosts, that's fine. We can just wait for the other ones, but I'll save time for at least 1 pet. But Krupp Kitsune, without the boost, I think it was about 19 minutes, so he might also be a target for the Queen Bee, but I don't really care, dude, as long as we get one of them out of the way, because these guys have very long cooldowns. All right, so that'll work. And I don't really know what else I'm missing. Like, there's a lot of pets. Okay, yeah, these guys, I just have all these Safari pets, but they're all just for Safari mutations, which our Trinity fruit gives us anyways. So it's been a while, dude. It's been like a week. I'm trying to think of all the pets that I usually go through, and it's hurting my head. So I might need to take a small cut in the video here to go look and make sure I have everything ready, but I think we're getting there already and gonna get ready for our AFK setup soon. I do know we need to get the gnome done. I guess I'll go ahead and throw the gnome in to get that started, and then we want to try to get Griffin done, Disco Bee, and of course chicken zombies before we do the AFK setup. So I'll go ahead and get those guys ready in my hotbar, but I'm gonna look through and make sure there's nothing else I'm actually missing, because I feel like I'm missing some pre-AFK pets. So let me go ahead and do that, and I'll be back in a little bit just to make sure we're good, because I'm probably, oh, Mizuchi, that's one, but yeah, I'm probably missing more, so I'll be right back. All right, so I sorted out some of the AFK pets and non-AFK pets again, so I'm in a little bit of a better headspace to think about what I need to do. But anyways, yeah, we have to do the Rainbow Mizuchi. I'm gonna try to get the Griffin done early, and of course Disco Bees, Chicken Zombies, and the Golden Goose is one I really need to get done, so I'll do that in a second. But we do have some stuff about to happen, or hopefully happen. We're hopefully about to get Gnome done and Vamp, but I don't know, knowing my luck, we're probably not gonna get either of those things done. But if we don't, our Queen Bee will cool down somebody in about 20 seconds here and give us a mutation then. So yeah, that would be nice. Okay, we did get Gnome done. Perfect. That's one out of the way. We can go and pick up our Gnome, and we did get Vamp done. So again, great. That actually worked out better than I thought it would. So I'll pick up these guys then. Thank you. All right, who's our Queen Bee going to cool down? I think it's our Peach Wasp, which is fine. All right. Yeah, Peach Wasp it is. So we'll go ahead and get Plasma done then. All right, perfect. Plasma is done, so we go ahead and get the Peach Wasp out of the way. And yeah, at this point, it's best to just let the butterfly do its thing, so I'll go ahead and get rid of that Queen Bee for now. And then let's go ahead and move this gnomed carrot over here, and I'll favorite that for now. And there we go. And then I'm going to pick up these other extra mutated fruits. And all right, so Vamp is on that. So yeah, we are doing good. We have a lot of the mutations out of the way. We have a couple we're about to get now. We're gonna get Spooky done next, and then hopefully Bloom and Corrupt Chakra, and then we got to still get this thing to turn rainbow, which I think we should be good to do that. I think everything is favorited that needs to be. All right, Ghost Bear, what are we gonna get Spooky done on? Okay, we got it on a ZEBRAZINKLE. Is it this one? No. Okay, as long as it's not that one, it's fine. He did it probably on this one that has other mutations on it, so that works with me. Oh, he just fell off, bro. He just jumped off the top of that thing. All right, well, thank you, Ghost Bear. You're done. And all right, we only have 3 pets now that we're waiting for: the Butterfly, Spriggan, and Corrupt Kitsune. So let's go ahead and get some of these other pets done. I'm gonna go ahead and spawn in the Griffin and try to get Cyclonic out of the way. Let's get the Mizuchi going for Azure. Let's get the Golden Goose in here for a Fortune Egg, and then we do have 2 more slots. I guess I'll go ahead and start trying to get Disco done with our Disco Bees. And hopefully that works out. I believe there's 1 more pet I wanted to get done as well before we AFK, since we have some new AFK pets we got to worry about, which is mainly just the Sapphire Macaw. But honestly, actually, we probably have enough slots. I think we'll be fine. I'm going to go ahead and boost the Butterfly. I believe that should, yep, get it a pretty low cooldown. Same with the Spriggan. Yep, 2 minutes left for those guys. And the Corrupt Kitsune, that should all be under 5 minutes, which it is. We can get all those guys done, and then hopefully get all those mutations actually done. We'll definitely get Rainbow done, but I want to get these guys done as well, so then we can go ahead and throw some more Disco Bees in the mix and get that out of the way. Okay, so we got Bloom done. Perfect. We got it done on some carrots and stuff. So our Spriggan is done with his duties. Let's go ahead and pick up our Spriggan. And Butterfly should hopefully only focus on the ZEBRAZINKLE and give us Rainbow now, which looks like he is. Good. I wasn't sure if I had anything not favorited, but there we go. The ZEBRAZINKLE is now Rainbow. We can go ahead and favorite that. I'm going to go ahead and move one of these Bloom carrots over here, but we are good with our Butterfly, so we go ahead and get that guy out of the way as well. And then hopefully we get the Mizuchi done, and we get the Corrupt Kitsune. Well, the Corrupt Kitsune should pretty much get done. So, but hopefully they actually do what we need. But I'm gonna go ahead and spawn in some more Disco Bees now, so we can get Disco out of the way shortly. And then after Disco is done, we'll work on Chicken Zombies, and I think that'll be pretty much it. And then we'll be ready to do our AFK setup. But there might be a couple pets I want to get done earlier anyways, but we'll check. All right, let's see it. And all right, we got it on a ZEBRAZINKLE, and oh, we got Corrupt Foxfire Chakra on a ZEBRAZINKLE, and we got regular on some carrots, so that's good. Was it on this one? No. Okay. And Azure failed, which I expected. It takes a couple tries usually, but at least we got Corrupt Foxfire Chakra. That's nice. So I'm gonna go ahead and throw this over here, regular Corrupt Chakra, and there we go. So we're gonna have some really nice, amazing mutations on this thing. It's about to be very pricey. Very nice. I'm gonna go ahead and pick up this Corrupt Kitsune, and let's go ahead and throw in, I guess, our first Chicken Zombie into the mix, so we can start working on that. And hopefully we get Disco done, though. I'm concerned. I hope we get it done. All right, so I'm gonna boost our first set of Disco Bees here, and hopefully they like us enough to get us that nice Disco mutation. There's only 2 actually that are almost done. I think I could boost these guys though. Yeah, they'll be under 5 minutes, so we'll do that. Okay, we'll see what we get. Hopefully we get Disco, and then we can get this egg done, of course, so we can throw in our Chicken Zombies, get those guys done. See what happens. Perfect. First try, we got Disco, so I'm gonna go and pick up the rest of these guys then. That helps us out a lot that we got that done quick, so I'm gonna go ahead and throw this over here, and we'll keep that favorited for now, and Golden Goose will be next then. All right, cool. That worked out very nicely. I'm gonna go ahead and throw in our other Chicken Zombies, so we can max these guys out and get Zombified done, hopefully, and then let's go and get this egg done, and Mizuchi, and hopefully Cyclonic. All right, let's go ahead and grab our egg from our goose. Thank you, Golden Goose. Pick you up. Go ahead and toss this egg over here into the mix, and that is good. And then let's go ahead and wait a second here. Let's see if we get Cyclonic and Azure done. If we do, that'd be amazing. I guess I'll go ahead and throw in Junkbot while we wait, just to see if we can get that done before we go AFK. That'd be fantastic, because then we can have more slots for Spinos ready. So we're gonna throw him in the mix. I have a good feeling for Cyclonic, but I don't have a great feeling for Azure. That might still take a while. I'm gonna go ahead and boost our Mizuchi though, to maybe hopefully help. All right, failed. I figured, just like I said, dude, I figured that he wouldn't like us, but that's fine. I still like you, Mizuchi. I still have hope. I have faith in you. Even if you don't have it in yourself, I have it in you. Sorry, I have problems.
Get some help.
All right, Griffin, come on. Cyclonic, let's get this done. Let's get Cyclonic so we can move forward, or at least throw another pet in. Come on, bro. Come on. You got this. You got this. Focus. Do your thing. You got this. It's easy. Okay. Yes, there we go. We got Cyclonic on this carrot. That is perfect. We can go ahead and throw this guy over here, and Griffin is done. So that is perfect. I'm going to wait for one more Mizuchi round, and then we're just going to have to wait for these Chicken Zombies, because they're going to take a very long time. But I am going to go ahead and throw a Queen Bee in here to hopefully help with the Chicken Zombies just a little bit, so we can get them done a little bit faster. Let's see if we get Azure. Come on, bro. Believe in yourself, just like that Griffin believed in himself, okay? If you can do that, we can get Azure done, and then I think we'll be pretty much almost there for our AFK setup, besides we want Zombified done. But yeah, anyways, come on. Let's get this done. Let's get this done. It's easy. Okay, well, it's not easy for you. You're a failure. You know what? You're a failure. You know what? I believed in you. You don't believe in yourself. You're a failure, bro. I'm just kidding. Just kidding, I'm sorry. All right, so I was AFK for just a little bit, and I came back, and we're about to boost some of these chicken zombies, hopefully get zombified done. But I did notice we did get oil done, which is nice. Oh, here's my junk bot. I was about to say, wait, where's my junk bot? But anyways, there we go. We got oil done. I got to check back, I guess, through the video, make sure I got Azure done, or see if I got it done on anything. However, at least that is out of the way, so that's one of the AFK mutations done a little bit early there. Let's go ahead though and boost these chicken zombies and see if we can get zombified done. I'll go ahead and boost the Mizuchi again just in case I didn't get that one done. Let's boost this chicken zombie here. Let's see if we get it. Okay, that failed, and we'll boost the rest of these guys and take a look here if we'll get zombified, hopefully. Okay, that one failed. Let's see if the other three of them give us zombify. One of you guys have to, right? Like, you're not gonna just not do it, right? We're gonna get it, right?
Nope.
Failed. All right, we got 2 more chances here, then we're gonna have to wait again. Okay, failed. Okay. Well, Katie, please, Katie, you gotta help us out. We boosted all these. You gotta help us, please. Please. Bro, 5 chicken zombies failed. Very sad. I will boost this queen bee though and see if that helps at all. Okay. 6 attempts, they all failed. Well, at least we got oil done. I don't know if we got a Zor done. I'm gonna check back through my AFK footage, and we'll wait. We'll wait again through this chicken zombie cooldown period. So we'll be back again. All right, well, I went back through the footage, and I couldn't really find if we did get it while I was AFK, but we did just get it applied to a sugar apple, though. Azor is finally here, bro. He's here. He made it. He made it to the team. He just got applied to a sugar apple. I don't know which sugar apple, because we have quite a few. That guy right there with Rot, he's on there. All right, so it is done. We have Azor ready to go. I'm gonna go and pick him up, and I'm gonna actually just check real quick. Let's see if we have enough space for our AFK setup. If I actually get rid of this queen bee here, we'll have 1 chicken zombie, and then we'll have to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 other pets. Will be 6. So I guess we'll go ahead and just wait. Let's just try to get zombified done. If we don't get it done this next round, I will just go ahead and AFK with the chicken zombie, but we're gonna try and wait it out and get it done now. All right, we're gonna go ahead and attempt again to try and get zombified done now that these cooldowns are pretty much ready. So let's try the first one. Failed. All right, second one failed. Bro, this is not looking good. Third one, there we go. Chicken zombie applied mutation zombified to great pumpkin. So zombified is out of the way, and we are good to go to get ready for our AFK setup. So we do have this new sapphire macaw we're going to be using for our AFK setup. This guy is just like the tranquil and corrupt one, or what am I saying, bro? He's like the other macaws for verdant and bro, I can't think. It's verdant and and cloud touch, same thing. But I don't have any mutations on him for tranquil or corrupt is what I meant to say. But he will give us the crystallized mutation, so that'll be good to have as an extra mutation now. And we're gonna go ahead and throw in our aromatic spaghetti sauce for the spaghetti mutation with all those 3 mutations combined that he gives, and aromatic. We're gonna use our fried cooked owl to get fried and hopefully cooked done to get sizzled or burnt at least. We're gonna go ahead and throw in our lobster for molten meteoric, space squirrel for void touch, and then we're gonna go ahead and throw in our tranquil scarlet. There we go. Tranquil scarlet for tranquil, corrupted scarlet for corrupt, and I believe that is all of our pets we need for AFKing, as we did get junkbot already done, griffin done, and also gnome done, which are usually AFK pets, but those are all done early. I'm gonna go ahead and pick up all these carrots so they're out of the way, since we don't really need any AoE pets or have any AoE pets now, so they should only apply to what we need them to apply to. All right, so it looks like everything is unfavorited now besides our main ZEBRAZINKLE, so we should be good there. And we're gonna go ahead and throw in our first Mega Spinosaurus to start moving mutations over for us while we AFK. So I'm gonna throw in this first one here. I believe that's, yes, my level 100. Actually, we have 2 level 100s, but there we go. We are good to go and start the AFK grind. So we're gonna go ahead and AFK for a bit, and also towards the end, when we do go for amber, we will need to also use this new cheetah pet here, as this guy, I believe, converts us to a cheetah, and then we can get a mutation by picking up certain fruits. So we're gonna try that out in a little bit, but that'll be towards the end. And then also, of course, we'll need our raptors towards the end as well. So I'm just gonna place them in my hotbar just to remind myself later, and we should be good. So let's go ahead and AFK, let these guys do their things, and we'll be back in a bit when everything is moved over to our ZEBRAZINKLE. All right, so hours later, we have all of these mutations applied to our ZEBRAZINKLE. We have 52 total mutations on this thing. Now, the one mutation that I don't see still is the web mutation. We did go through a process of getting that earlier, and for some reason, I don't see it. I don't know if the spider actually can only pick up the fruit and give you webbed on it, so, and then it's not in your garden anymore. I don't really know how that works. I'll have to try it again later, but I don't see webbed on here. But hey man, I do see moist. But yeah, so we have 52 mutations on this thing, and if we actually separate some of these, like cosmic, we'd be up to 53 mutations. Paradisal would bring us up to 54 mutations. Storm Charge would bring us up to I want to say 57 mutations. Infernal would bring us up to about 60 mutations. Frozen 61. Harmonized Chakra 62. Corrosive 63. Abyssal 64. Spaghetti 66. Gloom 67. And Ceramic would bring us up to about 69. So yeah, we have about 69, almost 70 mutations on the ZEBRAZINKLE, which is pretty good because we did get like 70 something, maybe 80 mutations or something like that when we had all the admin event mutations on one of the last fruits we did. So this being at about 70 mutations without any admin events is actually very, very good. And we might be able to get 70 and 71 if we get Amber on this, and if we get the new Wild Fast mutation from the cheetah pet, which will hopefully give us something good with that, or it'll hopefully give us the Wild Fast mutation. It's only 15% chance. It's a little bit better than all these raptors though, with their like 8% chance or whatever. Before we try to get those mutations though, let's go ahead and use our magnifying glass here to see the current value of the ZEBRAZINKLE. I hope it's good because this plant is a transcendent plant, and we do have this many mutations on it, and it is that big. I mean, look at how huge that frozen section is on it. So I'm hoping for a really good value. But let's go ahead and without further ado, check the value of this ZEBRAZINKLE in 3, 2, 1. All right, so that is actually pretty good with 69 mutations on this thing, not really getting any of the admin ones. We're at 3.5 trillion for the value of the ZEBRAZINKLE with 69 mutations. That is some pretty good money, and we might be able to bump that up to maybe 4 trillion. I'm not really sure how much the Wild Fast and Amber will give us in terms of multiplier. I think regular Amber is only like 10 times, but we'll see what Wild Fast will give us. But we're gonna go ahead and boost our pets here. Let's go ahead and boost these raptors real quick. There we go. All the raptors are boosted. Let's also go ahead and boost our cheetah. And then once our cheetah actually turns us into a cheetah, we're gonna pick this thing up and we're gonna see if we can get Wild Fast and Amber applied to it for those extra 2 mutations. With the cheetah boosted, we're at an 18% chance now, so we probably want to get some more cheetah pets before this event ends so we can have more of a chance for Wild Fast. But let's go ahead and I guess just see if we get either of these. I gotta wait to be turned into a cheetah for 40 seconds, so give me a second here. All right, let's become a cheetah now. There we go. And then let's go ahead and pick this thing up. And I guess we didn't get Wild Fast or Amber, so it's going to be the same value with 69 mutations, but it was worth a shot. I'm going to go ahead and favorite that. And yeah, I wish we could have got it to 71 mutations, but hey man, I'm at least a cheetah. That's cool. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video of me getting every single mutation on the ZEBRAZINKLE inside of Roblox Grow Garden. If you did, drop a like, subscribe. I'm going to be trying to do some new games soon, but I also will probably still do some mutation videos, so keep an eye out, and I'll see you guys in the next video.